Okay, back inside here. It's still December 15th, 2024. I'm inside the boat. I'll just show you what I've done so far and we'll take it from there. Okay, this is looking at the back towards the stern of the boat. There's like a seat kind of runs back there, was like plywood or something, I think, and those runners. And there's where I was talking about underneath the cockpit. You can see that board's got quite the bow in it, and that pegboard used to run around, and it sat on that little what is that, like 1.5 by 3/4 of an inch little support for underneath the thing. And there's the keel cable runs up underneath there. So I don't know if I can put the winch on the inside here because it is quite a ways back. I'd have to put like a pulley system, and I'm not sure. I haven't had this in the water yet to see where the actual water level is, and it's probably going to add quite a bit of weight to it because I'm going to try to refinish inside here. But as you can see, the interior is all just painted plywood, and by the looks of it, it's not marine grade plywood because I counted the layers in the plywood and it's only like 4, maybe 5, but it's got knots all over it and it's got voids all over it, and I think marine grade plywood's not supposed to have that. So anyways, moving on, there was like a little table mount and table, looks like it was here, and then there was, this was a runner. I don't know, I'm calling it a runner, but a stringer runner, I don't know what that's called. I can't think of the name of it right now. Anyways, there was one there bracing the keel mounting, and another one up there, and it had a cap on it, but it was all in the same condition as like this one back here. So, and the holes are all cut not proper, like this is kind of rounded. This one was just like someone had hacked into it to do a bit of a repair. Same on this side. Someone had, there used to be a piece of plywood run across here or something, and then down, and they just glassed over top of it with that new glass, and I just cut that out this morning to see what was going on. And there was a bit of a floor here, subfloor, but it had been cut because they've done like a patch here. It looks like it, either the keel went forward and busted through the floor, or they ran aground and hit some rocks or something and punched a hole in it. So anyways, someone has patched that, and it's not a very good patch job because it doesn't look like they've really sanded down to the hull to get those two epoxies or resins to bond. And you can kind of see it's a bit of a mess here. There you can kind of see it's not bonded in at all to the keel support piece, and all the plywood that was underneath it is all delaminated and rotten. Part of that is from ripping it out, but it was pretty rotten. So anyways, my plan is I was going to, that's the rudder at the back there, I have a piece of plywood that came with it as well. It's like a spare rudder. I don't know, that's what makes me think they ran aground, because that looks like it's all busted off. So anyways, my plan is I was going to reuse that thing there and just extend it back to here, because the original V berth at the front is only like 4.5, 5 feet. So it's not really big enough to sleep up there. And my plan is to have this one berth at the back here on that side of the cockpit, one berth here on this side of the cockpit, one berth kind of here on the side where I'm sitting, and then that could be a double berth or just a big single berth, the V berth, so it'll sleep like 4 to 5 people. Because my plan is to I have 3 boys, to take them out sailing and camp on the boat. My original DS-16, we tried that, but being 16 feet, it was too small to do it. So it was a nightmare on the 16 foot. This is 25 foot, so it should have enough room and be comfortable or to sleep on than the last one. I can't go very much bigger on boat size because the lakes here where I live, they're not very deep and they weed up pretty good, and the boat launches aren't very good, so you only have about 4 feet tops to launch. Then you run out of water till you get out in the middle of the lake kind of thing. So that's my plan, is to redo this boat to make it big and not make it big, but make it sailable and be able to camp on it overnight. I think originally there was like a toilet area here, maybe. The other macgregors that I've looked at, they have a toilet kind of area here, and then a little table area here, and a kitchen area here. I'm not going to do the kitchen. I'm just going to have a little like Coleman stove to cook on, and I'll just use a plastic tub for water and washing. I'm not going to put a sink in. It's just not big enough, I don't think, to justify putting an actual sink in. The top has just been painted and it's peeled away, and it looks like there was like, this is what makes me think there was like a bathroom here, because there's the line for like a privacy type board that runs up and around there. So it makes me think there was a little bathroom or porta potty area right there. So that's where I'm at so far. I've cut this piece out here that was on the floor. It had a bunch of holes just randomly cut in it so they could do that patch. So it needed to be taken out, because I was originally just going to glass over top of the holes and thing it, but I've decided to strip it right back to the hull and take everything out and just start again, and fiberglass in the stringers and stiffen it up. But I'm a little bit worried about taking out everything at once, because I don't want to lose the shape or it to deform a little bit, because I think I want to take out just a piece at a time, but I can't do any fiberglassing in this cold weather, so I'm kind of restricted till the spring. I wanted to get all the plywood just cut, measured out and in place, so when it's time to fiberglass I can just go, but I'm a little bit worried about that. Okay, that's the gist of what's going on so far. I've been trying to just plug away at it, do a little piece of it every day, so at least I'm making a little bit of progress. So I'll try to keep it recorded and show every time what I've got and where I'm at. All right, bye.